What is good, everybody? It's your boy, Reckless Ray Dinero, and we back at it again with portfolio updates. But before we get into that, shout out to the bag chasers. You guys will be getting this first, Sunday, April 9th. Hope you guys made it through the weekend. Hope you did not fumble the bag. Matter of fact, I hope you filled up the bag. That's what we going with this week. Filling up the bag. Everybody else will be getting this recording on Wednesday, April 12th. For those of you who are getting this the 12th, happy hump day. If you would like to get it on Sunday, 72 hours ahead of when you're actually getting it right now, you should probably join the Bag Chasers. That is not my Patreon group. It's the Anton Daniels of AntonDaniels.com's Patreon group. Great network. Good networking going on. Great opportunity. A lot of bag talk. A lot of opportunities for come-ups. A lot of people with a lot of insight and experience in that group. So, if you'd like to be a part of that group, join the movement, then I suggest you guys check the description. It's at the very top. And get yourself on in there and hang out with me. And make sure if you do sign up, the Patreon videos are awesome. There's a lot of value in the Patreon in and of itself. But, in my opinion, there is massive amounts of value in the Discord. I am in the Discord. There are plenty of other people in the Discord. A lot of people you see out here in these YouTube streets are in that Discord. Hashing it up, talking it out, giving opinions, having great conversations. Me personally, I spend most of my time in the cryptocurrency channel of the Discord, giving insight and evaluations. Ways to contact me. You can email me at recklessraydinero@gmail.com. Your questions, and I will answer them live on the show. Because I like answering questions, I like adding value, and I like helping people. Because I'm not trying to get rich by myself. With that stated, we're going to dive right into it. Also, for those of you who don't stay to the last part of the video, I know you're out there. You can support the channel still for free by liking, subscribing, and sharing the video. Like I said, we don't want to get rich by ourselves. There are also ways to donate to the platform in the description. Very clearly detailed. For those of you who wish to do that, I do not use that money personally. That money is hashed out to make my YouTube experience and the production value and the time invested more and better. We get more better and more stronger. So there's that. Also, before we jump into this, as you can see in the thumbnail, I broke 100 subs, so we're celebrating that. Also, I want to shout out the new subscribers because you guys, kind of tell me whether I suck or not. So, first and foremost, we're going to shout out Casey Mo. You're going to be seeing us a lot together, doing some things. It's going to be awesome. Mario Vasquez, shout outs to you, brother. Big Bad Bull, the Mod Father. Big shout outs to you, fellow bag chaser. That man is the hardest working man. I swear to God, him and Natasha Vincent, they're monsters in this space. I don't know that they're actually real people even. I think that they're AI generated robots that are just out here typing fast and promoting things, because Big Bad Bull be all around this space. And I can't say how much I appreciate him, because he lets me know when I'm doing a good job. So he also lets me know when I need to sit myself down. So hopefully I continue to add value, and it's a lot to live up to when OGs in this space are giving you your roses, and so I want to give them back their roses. It's a lot to live up to. It's a lot of responsibility, and I'm going to do my best to consistently live up to the compliments that I'm given by people that I respect a great deal in this space. So let's get to it. So this week, we finally got some money into the market. It's going to be interesting month. We're doing a little bit different with the way that we buy in. So some of these videos might be a little bit draggy because if we're going up and there's not that at least 1% retracement on the 24-hour, I am not going to be buying into the market with the funds that are flowing into the market. And we're going to see how that does. So far, so good. I'm feeling good about it. Obviously, at the recording of this video, the 24-hour portfolio change for me is negative 0.08%, which is basically not moving. And the total profit, we are still sitting above 50% at 53.72%. 5372%. You can see those of you watching, you can see the pie chart, but I'm going to give you the top 10 holdings for me in order. Position number 1 always and forever during this cycle is Ethereum. ETH is the symbol for that. I am giving you the name of the project and the symbol for those of you who want to do your own research, look it up. We're also, for this year, we're recording and doing all of our tracking in CoinGecko. That's coingecko.com. Really great platform. They have a mobile app, giving them props where props are due. I might actually add a tools section in here eventually after I do some breakdowns on some of these platforms and tools that I use to navigate these crypto spaces. Position number 2 is held by Synthetics Network. That is SNX. Position number 3 is held by Arbitrum. That is ARB. Position number 4 is held by Yearn Curve. That is YCRV. Position number 5 is held by Wrapped Bitcoin. That is WBTC. Position number 6 is held by Alchemix. That is ALCX. Position number 7 is held by Bitcoin. That is BTC, the original orange pill. Position number 8 is held by Frax. That is FRAX. Position number 8 is held by, position number 9, can't count, is held by Synthetic BTC. That is SBTC. And position number 10 is held by USD Coin. That is USDC. Okay, jumping into it. So the moves that we made this week, we bought into the market. You know, I obviously had a little bit of Bitcoin go around. We had the market fluctuate a little bit. There's a little bit of volatility in here. Nothing really to write home about. Like, I haven't hit my metric for shooting my Ethereum that I'm stacking over into the market. So that's kind of boring. But we're going to make up for it with value-packed news. Also, we're going to go with another couple of points that we should look into when looking into the market. So I'm following my plan. You trade your plan, you follow your plan. Those of you who trade, follow the plan. And if you don't follow your plan 90% of the time, that's when money is lost. When money is lost, we're not having a good time. The thing that we're going to do, like, obviously, no portfolio is going to go straight up in a straight line. You're not going to always win, which isn't the expectation here. The expectation is if you're in the market long enough, over the gradient of time, you win. I do not invest with money that is allocated for living. You don't invest your rent money. Like, even if you're trying to get rich tomorrow, that's probably not a good idea. It's a good way to be broke tomorrow and homeless. But it's important that you have a plan lined out, you have a timeline lined out, and you have metrics lined out for when you're staying in the market, when you're going to call it quits. What are we calling an L? When are we going to take that L? these things are all very much things that you have to think out, you have to plan out, you have to make these moves with the intention of winning on the long term and not winning tomorrow. Granted, I would also say you have a contingency plan for if you do win tomorrow, because like you never know. We could all wake up bazillionaires. We never, and the world has collapsed, and the financial system has gone the way of all flesh, and here we are. But with that said, you should have plans. I'm an advocate of multiple plans. Like you should have a very long term plan, you should have a midterm plan, and you should have a short term plan should things go extremely in your favor. Now, on to the news. First, a project that I am not currently involved in but have been involved in the past that everybody says I just hate on all the time, but they did something cool. XRP has sidechains now, which is interesting. It's a good move. You know, there's development, stuff is happening over there. They're getting ready to, well, supposedly getting ready to come through the other side of their lawsuit with the SEC, which was a garbage lawsuit to begin with, in my opinion. I'm not a lawyer. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just a dude on the internet, but I think it's pretty stupid from a personal perspective. And I kind of hate the SEC. It's dated, and they just sue people to be relevant and extort money. I'm not seeing how they're protecting investors, considering they still let y'all go to the casinos. And apparently, at this point, keep your money in the bank, because that's not safe. But what they've released is federated sidechains. I'm going to give a little quick excerpt and their examples, and then we're going to keep it moving on to the next bit of news that I have for you. First off, for those of you who don't understand what sidechains are, they do give the definition for you, and that is, a sidechain is an independent ledger with its own consensus algorithm and transaction types and rules. It acts as its own blockchain. Federation enables value in the form of XRP and other tokens to move efficiently between a sidechain and an XRP ledger machine, usually mainnet, but could be testnet or devnet for testing purposes. Federated sidechains run without compromising the speed, efficiency, and throughput of the public mainnet. Federated sidechains enable developers to launch new features and innovative applications using the foundations of XRP ledger technology. Sidechains can customize the XRP ledger protocol to the needs of a specific use case, or project and run it as its own blockchain. Here are a few examples. Example number one being build a smart contract layer powered by an engine compatible with the Ethereum virtual machine, WebAssembly, or Move VM virtual machine. That's shorthand for virtual machine for those of you who aren't catching that. For example, a smart sidechain with hooks enabled. Basically, you can talk to Ethereum. Go figure. The chain that was supposed to take out Ethereum, working with Ethereum, because Ethereum, as far as Web3 is concerned, is God. And will be until that narrative changes. Not anytime soon from what I'm seeing, but it's cool. I mean, this is still advancement. Example number two. Build your own algorithmic stablecoin with customized ledger types and transaction rules. That, my friends, is programmable money. For those of you who did not know, these people, XRP is trying to be the segue for the powers that be to enter the crypto space. They want to work with traditional finance and governments and the people that are suing them, honestly. But, you know, there you go. There you have it. They said it themselves. Build permissionless or nearly permissionless, centralized, or largely decentralized ledgers whose assets can be traded on the mainnet decentralized exchange. Also pretty interesting. So this is a good move forward for XRP. Obviously, they're still doing work. Stuff is getting done. They're working with a lot of people outside the U.S. because the USA is not as relevant as we think we are. and this hasn't slowed them down, and they are making improvements. This is good news for those of you who are involved in XRP, or those of you who like XRP. This is me not hating on XRP. This is good news for XRP and their holders. Congratulations to y'all. The next one is funny. Okay, so as a Mac user, I haven't actually looked for this myself. I'm going to probably be doing that later today. But this was a funny one. It's a fun one. So the first thing that's really awesome is on all Mac devices, Apple has apparently hidden the Bitcoin manifesto in there. I know specifically the story that released was someone found it on their computer while they were trying to fix a printer, apparently. And they found somewhere in the files deep within their computer, somewhere that most of us never look, because like I haven't gone through and scrubbed through my computer. I generally go into 3 places, and they're the same 3 places every time. I don't look at anything else or use anything else. But the Bitcoin manifesto is hidden in here somewhere. I might actually go see if I can find it to pull it up myself, because that's really cool. But now they're this is funny. Now there are theories for the tinfoil hats out there that Steve Jobs is Satoshi Nakamoto. Like, that's an interesting take. That's a very hard left, but I find it funny, and more power to people. Everybody wants to feel like they're on the inside of something. If you want to be on the inside of something, you could always join the back chasers. I think this is completely unfounded. I think most likely Satoshi Nakamoto is a group of people. We're never going to figure out who they are, because as soon as, if they were to reveal themselves in the current market with the way that things are going, they would be gotten up out of here immediately for creating something that so effectively dismantles, challenges, destroys, engulfs, and eats traditional financial systems that were made to imprison you. You can't just be going around giving people freedom. So I don't think we'll ever find out who it actually is. Everybody's going to have their theories, and I think it's fun. It's fun, but take that with a grain of salt, because real talk, like, this is not, I'm just saying, like, that was highly improbable. Like, I'm not buying it. And with that, we're going to go ahead and cut it. We're going to go ahead and cut it. So in closing, again, happy 100. We broke 100. And every time I look at it, it's like a couple more. I don't know what I've been doing right, or if people just start wanting to jump on the bandwagon at 100 subs. But, they're trickling in. And for those of you who are coming in, welcome. I might have to do a little intro video. I'm going to have to do some sprucing up around this place now, because people are showing up and eyes are being put on here, and I'm hoping that you're seeing the value and finding the value in the content. I will not be breaking away from this content. The subject matter, money, crypto, I will be adding in, now that we are at 100, some live streams from some of the shows that I'm doing. I will be sharing over here, because as we're growing in subs, we also want to get the watch hours up. That also helps the platform, obviously. But this channel is going to be what this channel is about. And, like, you're going to see my live streams and my panel experiences really dialed in on the things that I view as important, because I do not want to be out here like the rest of these content creators just talking. Like, I want to leave my mark, but that mark is going to be based on adding value to people and helping them kind of navigate some of the things that I view as issues and potential hurdles that we're getting ready to face. So, again, those of you who have made it this far, ways that you can support the channel, like, comment, subscribe. I do reply to my comments, as you've been seeing. I've been trying to actually get better about it. Generally speaking, after the videos drop, I do get those notifications when I'm logged into YouTube. So as I see them come through, I'm trying to answer them. I'm also going to start checking, because my friends from across the pond over in Europe who comment, sometimes if the comments are too long, it flags them as spam. So I'm unspamming them and then replying at that point. I will be checking that tab specifically for It's Party Lime, who's a good friend of mine from Europe now. And we will make sure that those comments are seen and replied to. Um, Ways to contact me: you can reach out for collaborations, ideas, questions, suggestions. My comment box, recklessraydinero@gmail.com. And also make sure you set the notifications to all. I do not post a lot, but that way you will be notified when my videos drop, so that way you can watch them and like them and subscribe. um, with that, we're gonna go ahead and sign on out. It's your boy Reckless Ray Dinero, and we're gonna be signing out till next week.